So the first thing you plot is a positive 1. So go up 1 and then plot that point. Okay? My slope is negative, okay? And it's 1 over 2. So I'm going to be going down 1 and over 2 to the right. So down 1 and over 2. Land somewhere right there. Okay? Now, am I going to have a solid or dotted line?
Solid.
Why solid? Yeah, because it's equal to. Okay? Doesn't have to be perfect right now. It's going to look something like that. Now, let's read this out. Y values that are less than. So where am I going to shade, up or down?
Down.
Down, because I want those less than, I want those negative values. Okay? So I'm going to be shading down. Okay? Okay, for number 2. The first thing that I plot is the y-intercept, negative 2. So I'm going to go ahead and move down 2. Plot that point. Okay? Next is my slope. What's my slope, Freddie?
It's 2/3.
So I'm going to go up 2 and over 3.
Yes.
Up 1, up 2, and over 1, 2, 3. Okay? Tyler, solid or dotted line? Why? Why? Number 2. Solid or dotted line? Because, well, you can look over there, and if it's only less than and if it's only greater than, just going to be a dotted line. Okay? It's going to be a dotted line. Which way am I going to shade Jacob?
Still down. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's okay. Typically, you can think of negative values. You want values less than that line. So you would shade down. Okay? Treat these as 2 lines. Okay? So just focus on this first one. Plot this line out. Positive 1, that's my y-intercept. That's the first point. Okay? My slope is what? Negative 2. So from that point, I'm going to go down 2, and I'm going to go over what? 1. Okay, so I'm going to go down 2 and over 1. Down 1, 2, and over 1. Okay? Amanda, is that going to be a solid or dotted line? Good. We got a dotted line right there. It's an ugly line, but it's okay. X plus 3. Now let's go ahead and shade. Now, we need y values that are greater than. So which way am I going to shade? Kind of up, kind of to the right. Yeah, I'm going to shade all these values over here. Because I want y values that are greater than. Which y values are greater than? All these up here. So we need to shade all this. Okay? All those greater than values. All right? Now, let's move on to our second line. First thing you plot is the y-intercept, x plus 3, positive 3. Plot that point. Yeah, we will. Okay? Now, what's my slope? Well, it's really just x. Essentially, it's 1. So I'm going to go up 1 and over 1. So from here, I'm going to go up 1 and then I'm going to go over 1. Solid or dotted line, Rob?
Solid.
Solid. Okay. Now, what values am I going to shade?
The less than.
Okay, so am I really going to shade kind of up or down?
Down.
Down. Negative values. We want less than values. So you would shade all this down.
You shade through the red.
Absolutely. Now notice to this left part, all this I'm shading blue. Now all this would be shaded over here too.
But it makes it a big old mess.
Yeah, it's going to make a mess right there. So I'm going to shade that in green because those parts overlap each other. Okay? If you shaded it, all that would be overlapped. So all of those values